Even at this late hour, rescues continue tonight in Bear Creek, where the water remains dangerously deep. Our Kevin Reese is there live to give us a closer look. Kevin?
At the moment, we are standing along Buffalo Bayou in downtown Houston because, as we all know, the Addicks and Barker reservoirs eventually have to flow through here. Buffalo Bayou much better than it was, obviously, but that is not the case for the folks upstream. For the folks along Bear Creek, for example, where we got an up-close look today at 7 to 8 feet of water, their flood nightmare could last as long as another month. Our first trip into Bear Creek today was with the National Guard, riding in a massive transport truck looking for flood survivors.
We're trying to get people to be able to realize, hey, you need to leave.
Who might have stayed behind.
We actually have someone up here right now. They're trying to get out.
We found two of them, Ruby and Leo Carter, thankful for the ride and thankful they're on the comparatively low end of this flood.
It's just devastating. I mean, it sucks. It really does.
You gotta look at it like this. There's a whole lot of people a lot worse off than we are.
We got into a couple streets.
To get to those so much more worse off, we had to travel by boat.
It's going to come up close to the stop sign.
Leb Kemp and Brian Aronson's boat, with Harris County Deputy Sean Brown on board.
3.5 feet right here.
Past the Bear Creek Post Office, the Bear Creek Fire Station.
Out and a hanger right.
Past a submerged daycare center with the fire alarm still sounding. And to houses closest to the Addicks Reservoir in up to 8 feet of water, nearly to the roof.
Minor 2623.
While we carefully avoided submerged cars, sometimes only with an antenna sticking above the water.
The amount of water and destruction in here, it's just, I can't imagine what the people living in here are actually thinking and going through. Sheriff's Department.
They picked up survivors like Matthew Potts, who'd waded into his apartment complex today.
If you stick that up there for me, that'd be great.
Just to get some of his important papers.
We've lived over here for 30 years, and this is just insane. Skip on the back street.
And we met residents like this man, who admits he's staying at his flooded house to protect it from looters.
I'm not going to take any chances.
Did you see this sale pending sign? This house is a disaster for two families. And the one thing we cannot relay to you in these devastating pictures is the smell out here from time to time. There is freon sometimes bubbling from broken air conditioning systems on the sides of these houses, but the overpowering sense from time to time of sewage. The brown color of this water is not just mud and silt from an overflowing river.
You know, your gut just churns, just breaks your heart, makes you want to, just tear up.
You don't need any help? All right, if you need something, let us know.
These patrols could continue for a month.
Yeah, go right.
That's one estimate how long it might take this water to recede.
Yeah, Texas.
But as we left, we noticed one more thing. The president and treasurer of the Bear Creek Community Association, with an air mattress and a ladder, waiting all the way in to put up brand new Texas and American flags. Bear Creek is a disaster, but spirit and resolve, even a flood, can't destroy. Our boat driver there offering the Star-Spangled Banner by whistling today. Now, I did overhear someone earlier today in national news say that Houston is now getting back to normal. Clearly, they don't know what they're talking about, given neighborhoods like this, where getting back to normal is months, if not years away. I'm Kevin Reese in downtown Houston. Now back to you.